Hey guys, how's it going? Rock50 here, and welcome back to some Bloons Monkey City episodes. Got some exciting stuff going on here, and the point of this episode is going to be MOAB levels. I get to conquer some MOAB levels in Bloons Monkey City, but not just any MOAB levels, Lake MOAB levels. You know what that means? Bomb towers are banned, so I cannot use bomb towers at all, so I actually got to find other ways to take care of the mobs and stuff. So this is why it's actually going to be tricky. If it was just regular MOAB levels, it would be easy, because I could just spam bomb towers and stuff. But now I actually got to do other things. And plus, these maps aren't exactly easy as well. So yeah, the idea is going to be spamming Dartlings, but of course, some of these maps are pretty rough. So I start with the 0-1 Spike Factory. Don't ask why I didn't use a 1-0. 1-0 is obviously better, but 0-1 will do just fine as well. And then I get a Boomeranger. I want to get him to Glaive Ricochet eventually, just so I can deal with it. Just because I don't like starting with the Dartling on this map. Overall, starting with Dartlings just does not go well because there's no good straightaway. I mean, this is a really tough map. There's barely any land spot to put towers on. And, like, no good straightaways for Dartlings either. It's really tough to micro, so I have to utilize Spike Factories. And I actually have 2 Boomerangers. I got 2 of those up. So I'm ready. And in case you guys didn't know this already, this is sped up 2 times. This is actually pre-recorded just because I didn't feel like commentating when I recorded this. Sorry, guys. But whatever. It's kind of a bit of an instructional video and a little bit of an enjoyable one. I think there's going to be 3 maps this video. Yeah, 3 maps that are going to be all water ones. Oh my gosh. Regrow whites. Definitely need a road spike those. That is why I have road spikes with me. I have 3 road spike buildings and 3 pineapple buildings. I actually really do love the pineapple buildings. Just because, you know, just in case leads come really early, it's a very, very cheap $25 to deal with those leads and stuff. So anyways, now I have to use the Glaive Ricochet, see if I can catch this. No, I was lost. No, I leaked 2 lives. Dang it. So much for no, I was lost. I actually sold the Spike Factory. I probably should have sold the other Boomer instead. But there we go. See, really early leads. I was not ready for it. So I got the pineapples. Anyways, rainbows this round too. Spike Factory just isn't able to keep up. Now there's some camel balloons. I'm just leaking like crazy. Down to 60 lives, 56 lives. This is not going well. It's kind of a sloppy run through, but overall it's working pretty well. So now I'm actually selling the other Boomeranger for a Dartling, because I do need some strong balloon popping power, and that's what the Dartling does. Glaive Ricochet is not good against strong balloons, like at all. And that is why I don't really like starting with it. That's why I love starting with Dartlings, though, just because they do well. Oh, bunch of Camel Blacks. Plus Dartlings detect camo. I mean, nothing wrong with detecting camo at all, really. So, I mean, yep, there they go. I'm dealing with them okay. Gonna leak a little bit because that black is getting pretty far. But overall, I'm catching most of them. Whoop, never mind. There we go, 17 lives. Okay, finally got it up to 0-1. I wish I had it up to 0-1 earlier. Did I actually sell the Spike Factory again? Wow, this actually really was a crummy playthrough. Whoops. Whatever, here's some more leads. Yay, pineapple time. Yeah, take care of those with pineapples. I do love pineapples, so I still have 11 left, so this is going quite well. Now I have a 2-1 Dartling, so I should be able to shred through most balloons pretty easily now. Just hopefully things will go alright. Hope so, at least. I don't know. I'm thinking this should be fine. I'm just kind of placing pineapples here and there for the leads. I still have actually nothing that consistently pops leads, so I have to keep relying on pineapples. And there's a couple of regrow leads right there too, so I gotta make sure I get those. And don't let them regrow into leads, because that would screw me over big time. Anyways, mortar time. I think it's probably a good idea to get a mortar, especially early on, so I can actually pop those leads. And then Bernie stuff. Bernie stuff is a lot of overall popping power, so I feel that actually do quite well. Oh my gosh, ceramic balloons. Whoa. I really had to target that down. That was pretty crazy. Round 12 and there's ceramic balloons already. Whoa. Holy Jesus. Anyways, though, back to aiming stuff. My mortar is 2-3 it looks like, so I actually can stop camelets too. So yeah, my D is pretty solid now, even though I have 17 lives left. Pretty solid. I think I'm a bit more safe now. It's time to get like more Dartlings or something. Trying to fit a second one on this island, and it's not exactly working out. Gotta get him there, I guess. I don't know. I guess that spot isn't too bad still, though. I probably should have put the Dartling further up on that small island. That way I actually could fit a second Dartling on the island. But oh well. Whatever happened already. So I'm actually just trying to get a bunch more Dartlings right now. I'm not quite sure if there's 0-1. I think that's what they are. So this way I'm prepared for ceramics. I gotta be prepared for ceramics. Just gotta be ready to deal with them and stuff. all those balloons coming through, whatever. Ceramics will be toast because yellow Dartlings are quite good against that. Oh, and here's some ceramics now. See how I do. Oh, boys, this is actually a lot of ceramics. Huge train of ceramics right here. Hopefully I deal with them okay. Yep, sorry. And then all of a sudden it's round 22. Yep. Nothing suspicious there. But seriously, guys, what happened is that Bandicam stopped recording because it was 10 minutes in recording time. 5 minutes since it sped up. But, yeah, it had a little bit of an oopsie. I forgot to resume the recording, so we missed a bunch. However, we really didn't miss too much. I just took down some MOABs right there, and now there's some more with Dartlings guns and stuff. We really did not miss much at all. The ceramic rush was handled well, and the first MOAB level is actually just the level before the first one showed. And now there's a bunch of MOABs here, and they're spaced. This is really hard to take them down. I've literally bought everything I can. I'm just trying to upgrade my Dartlings now. I've got everything placed. It's pretty much just a matter of stopping this stuff, basically. Just popping it like crazy and getting plutonium darts too, just because why not? Little mini ceramic rush right there. No big deal. Now it's around 25. Let's take care of this. Come on, come at me. More rounds. I have pineapples out. I might as well just, I feel like using my pineapples, although I don't know when. And whoa, that was easy. There wasn't even a MOAB on the last one, but yeah, that was overall handled pretty darn well. Pretty darn well indeed. That actually wasn't too bad. So anyways, from there, let's see what other MOAB class levels I can take on. Alright guys, here we are on another lake level, and this one is rated Impoppable, as opposed to the last one being rated very hard. This is also a MOAB level, and, you know, my first try, first attempt on it, so I mean, we'll see how it goes. This map is actually pretty tough because you can only place your towers on less than half the map. Just that little landmass right there. You're able to do it. And I'm barely able to get a spike factory like on the edge there. It doesn't even, you know, shoot spikes above it to the path, which is really nice. So that's a lifesaver. If that spike factory didn't work, I would have been screwed. So anyways, I'm starting with spike factory and boom rager just because I want to try to see if I can get an early ricochet. See if that'll help. Oh my gosh, look at that. Lead on round 3. What do? You pineapple it. Yay, pineapples. Saved my life. Super easy way to take care of that. And now I can keep saving for ricochet. Round 4. Still, you know, nothing too harsh or anything like that. Just 700 monies. Trying to get that ricochet. I gotta get it eventually. You know, sooner or later, it'll help out against these massive balloons. But I do like the Boom Ranger spot I have right now. It's on last, and it has like 2 opportunities to hit balloons, and it like strips them of 2 layers, and I feel it just does pretty well overall. While other Boom Ranger spots will get like 1 layer or something like that. Oh dang it! just leaked a regrow yellow. I fast forwarded it and it got through, so that didn't work out as planned. But oh well, I don't care since I got ricochet. Yay, glaive ricochet, and it sucks because there's yellow balloons getting through. Like what the heck? Yeah, that's my main problem with starting with ricochet. It does not do well against strong blues, like at all. Like, see these black balloons? You see pinks, yellows getting far by. The ricochet just does not attack quick enough, so I need a Dartling as soon as possible. I'm just going to let those balloons leak, not going to waste too many road spikes. And I'm down to 65 lives already, but I did get my Dartling now. So this guy does shoot pretty fast, even though he doesn't pop too much right away. It was enough to reduce those high-level balloons to nothing in conjunction with the ricochet. So Dartling and ricochet, especially early on, make a really good combo, especially for short maps. So I like it. Now I got my Dartling up to 0-1. It is doing quite well. Now 1-1. So I have a couple of stray ways I can shoot down now. 3 of them, actually. And, I don't know. Could I start with the Dartling? I don't know, but I do like having a spike factor there. I know with the money I had at this time that I can't, afford a spike factory and Dartling start off with, but look at that sexy lead shot, or a pineapple shot. Took out all those leads, and wow, so many children right there. I had to shoot them down, Dartling and spike it, and I still lost 14 lives. I have 51 left now. Hopefully I should be fine now. So, I mean, my Dartling's 2-1. I should be fine, but now I actually want to get more to, whoa, zebra balloons, holy Jesus, followed by camel yellows. That could hurt, but no, my Dartling detects camel, so overall I'm pretty good. Now that I have my mortar up to Bernie stuff, I'm pretty much set. Just overall, these 4 towers will do you wonders. However, it's, you know, not completely over yet because there could be ceramics. I just saw rainbows there, so ceramics are probably going to follow shortly after. My mortar is now 2-3, aimed at that nice bend where it just pops, hits all the balloons. Everything will be Bernie stuff. So, I mean, I guess that's good. Now I just got mass Dartlings because I got to be prepared for ceramics. If they come and I only have like one Dartling, I'm screwed. Just simple as that. So more Dartlings, the better. Cannot afford to stock up on ricochets at the moment. So anyways, those leads, I forgot at the mortar. I almost did a pineapple, but I didn't. So that's fine. Anyways, a little rainbow rush there. Nothing big. And I'll keep massing the Dartling guns. There we go. Just keep getting them. I'm finding a good place for it. There we go. That spot right next to the first one we'll do. I only have 4 Dartling gunners right now, so I'm going to have to rely on those to 2-1. But overall, I mean, they seem to do well. Anyways, let's just keep upgrading this stuff. No ceramics so far, I don't think, unless they just got popped so quickly I didn't even notice them. Yeah, I don't think that was the case. But anyways, yeah, just a bunch of balloons are barely getting anywhere. I'm just getting all these up to 2-1 as soon as possible, really. Oh, but here's the ceramics, and wow, they actually did get shredded. The Dartling guns just are owning everything right now. Well, that's good. Now I'm hovering on a spike factory. It looks like I'm going to upgrade a spike. Yep. Getting it to at least 1-1. I think I only have 1-1 unlocked. Yeah, that's the case. I've only 1-1, but heck, that's good enough. I do like the spike factory. It's a good safety net, especially when there's a bunch of spikes piled up. So anyways, yeah, pretty much here, I just kind of keep building the rest of my stuff. And whoa, that was a mini ceramic rush. Actually didn't really do too much, though. Now, my next worry is MOABs, because when the MOAB pops into ceramics, the mortar will not be around to burning stuff on. Oh, and there it is, the MOAB right there, the ceramics. I have to do very careful aiming with my Dartling gun. That is why I put my ricochet in the back. There, I even put spikes in the MOAB to get it quicker, because it's going to be pretty rough. It's going to be very, very difficult to shoot down these ceramics, because the ceramics are going to spawn in the second half of the track. That's why I got to get all my ricochets like at the end of the land there and retarget my mortar and stuff. Got to do all I can. I have only 3 boomers, so maybe not the best decision on my part. You know what? At that time, I didn't have too much. So now more MOAB, so I got to do even more targeting. But at least I can keep upgrading my spike factories. They're a really nice safety net, really good in back. So yeah, now it's at 1-1. I might as well just get everything else I need to. I'm probably going to get my snurpers now and, just get them up to like 1-1 and on strong. I think, overall that would do pretty well. Snurpers can do decent damage against MOABs. At least, better than expected. Oh, I had only 1 snurper. What the heck? I could have sworn I had more, but in the future I bought like way more. Whatever's. Anyways, now I'm just spamming dart monkeys all over the place. I gotta get those dart monkeys. Well, I mean, I don't have to. I'm just buying them because I have leftover money. I have them at 1-2. I guess that does pretty well. I mean, and they do some hopping power against the MOAB. It helps. It definitely helps. It prevents me from dying. So now I'm just spamming dart monkeys. I have 10 of them because, I had to get that one achievement that required me to get 10 dart monkey buildings. So I did that. And they're kind of coming in handy. So yeah, just focus on buying everything now. I'm just trying to spend my monies at this point. Just, everything's getting wrecked, though. I mean, that's good. Spending all my money, I'm glad I don't have any extra, I won't have, still more towers to build or something. All my dart monkeys are on strong, though, just so you know. Just so they focus the MOAB and stuff. Feels best that way. Anyways, now I'm actually just getting Bloontonium darts, just so I can get the leads, because they were kind of blocking some of the Dartling shots on the MOABs sometimes, and I want to make sure it doesn't happen anymore. So anyways, round 24, this is coming very much easy. I've literally bought everything I can now. So it's just a matter of defeating this last round and taking the win. An Impoppable MOAB level has been defeated. Well, if I beat this last round, that is. Shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully not. I don't know, I don't think it'll be that bad. Oh, a little regrowth ceramic rush there. Nope, nothing major. Yeah, it should be taken care of easily. And no MOABs that round. Well, okay. Got another lake towel. Big win for me. So, GG there. Let's, I got one more game for you guys. Let's see how that goes. Alright guys, third and final tile to capture of this episode, and it's on a bit of a different map. This one isn't too bad. It's rated very hard. But here's what's special about this one. This is not a MOAB level. It's a BFB level. So yeah, we're going to see taking on some BFBs without bomb towers. So this is actually going to be pretty rough. I'm going to need some really sick Dartling micro, but at least this is a bit of a longer map. However, it's not like the best for Dartlings. It doesn't have any super strayways, so I'm going to have to do some improvising again. Again, starting with a Boomeranger on last, because there's a really nice hook for it there, and a Spike Factory. So I mean, overall, those do pretty well to start. However, I just don't really like the ricochet against blacks and stuff early on, so that's why I got to get a Dartling ASAP, basically. And, you know, it does have, you know, 2 places where it can hit the Bloons. So I'm happy with that. You know, no big problem there. Just keep focusing on those Bloons. There's actually 26 rounds in this one. So, wow. I don't know. A couple Bloons getting by. Am I going to spike them? Nah, I'm just going to let them go by. I honestly don't care too much about noise loss. There's only 5 Bloon stones. I don't really use them too much except for sending attacks. Although, I try to refrain myself from using Bloon stones when sending attacks just because I'm saving up and stuff. Overall, I feel it's going alright. So, yeah, I'm just kind of doing a little bit of retargeting and stuff, seeing if, you know, my Boom Ranger can target the first ones, and now I have Glaive Ricochet. So we'll see how this does, round 6. Probably going to want a Dartling soon, because Black Balloons could be the bane of my existence. And round 7. So far, you know, pretty easy. I guess this is why it's rated very hard, not too much difficult stuff. Oh, Regrow Blacks! That could actually really hurt a Ricochet, especially because it attacks low. There. You know, if it hits the pinks and it regrows back into a black balloon, you know, it's going to be just double the trouble. Luckily, I didn't get too many lives. I mean, I decided not to spike them. I wanted to save my spikes because, like, spikes are actually really useful for taking down BFB layers. And, you know, I feared that I would need them, so I decided I could use them. So, anyways, I got my Dartling up. It's up to 1-1 right now, I think. No, it's 0-1. And overall, it's pretty solid. Oop, lead balloons. Oh. I actually, instead of pineappling, I guess I just gave Ricochet up to 3-2. Well, that works. Yeah, it seemed that the lead balloons were spaced. There were quite a few of them. I would have to use quite a few pineapples. I wasn't looking forward to that. So, yeah, I guess we'll just go with that. So, let's see. How we're going to do this. Oh, I'm getting a mortar now. Huh, so I'm actually getting a 0-1 Dartling, then the mortar. And I'm aiming on that bend. There are actually quite a few good bends for mortars on this map. There's actually one a bit earlier than that. I think I'll switch it eventually. But, whatever. I mean, this will do for now. I get it up to Bernie stuff 0-2 for now. I think I'll get it to, like, 2-2 shortly. At least that seems like his plan. Maybe even 2-3. I think, you know, camel leads, I'm going to want to prepare for those. Oh, rainbow balloons. There's some. Well, okay. They were popped pretty easily, though. Bernie stuff was Glaive Ricochet was Dartling. It works well. What is that noise? Anyways, though. Whatever. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Anyways, let's get up these Dartlings and stuff. Getting all that stuff. Lead balloons, no big problem. No big problem at all. Just yeah, they're holding up quite nicely. I think my Dartlings are still both 0-1 back. I need to get a lot of ceramic wreckage power, basically. I swear that noise is back again. I'm trying to figure out what the heck it. You know what? Let's just call me crazy. Let's. So, anyways, yeah, 0-1 Dartlings and stuff. Just aiming at that 1 point or whatever. I don't know. Seems to be doing well. Honestly, I mean, nothing major has come by. I've only seen rainbows. No ceramics yet. Only rainbows. And, but, yeah, overall, this is going quite well. 1 sec. Okay. My bad. Just had to adjust something. Anyways, we are back, and I don't think I missed any ceramics. I don't know. I was gone for like 2 seconds. I don't think ceramics came in the time I was gone. But anyways, now I'm just upgrading all my Dartlings to 2-1. Gotta make sure I'm ready for ceramics. If they come, when they come, they have to come. It's a BFB level. That means there's going to be ceramics sooner or later. Gotta have Dartlings to wreck them. Like, not just barely get by to destroy them. You gotta wreck them. Destroy the ceramics. No survivors whatsoever. That's going to be your goal, basically. Dartling's just aiming down that line. Seems to be doing well. Now that I've gotten all the Dartling upgrades I can, basically, I'm just going for Ricochets now because I need, you know, clean up power. Clean up popping power. Get him up to a Ricochet 3-0. And I retarget my mortar finally. So, I mean, I guess I have in the better bed now. That's kind of where you want to aim your mortar on this map. Overall, works pretty well. And also, you're going to want to retarget once the MOABs come out, though. Just so you know. So, anyways, here's the first couple MOABs. There's just 2 of them. Oh, then followed by another one. And another one. So, a lot of MOABs this level. I have only 3 Ricochets, by the way. So, cleanup's actually going to be quite difficult. I'm going to have to be smart here. I'm getting another Spike Factory. That has a lot of overall popping power. Just pulling it right in front of the first one. Get it to 1-1 eventually. Feel it should. Oh, now I'm retargeting my mortar. Just so I can clean up the remains from the MOABs pretty easily. I feel that'd go well. Yeah, so there we go. The MOABs being taken care of quite easily by the Bernie stuff and the Ricochets. Overall, quite good. Yeah, MOABs. No big issues at all. It's around 20. No signs of BFBs yet either. So now I gotta get my snurpers. A little bit extra BFB / MOAB popping power. You know, I mean, they're good. They'll help out. 1 snurpers. I have 2 of them now as opposed to 1 from last game. And now it's that point where it's time to spam dart monkeys all over the map. Woo! And yeah, I'm kind of spacing them out a bit. But they're still going to be 1, 2, and they're still going to be on strong and stuff. Just all over the area. You know, to pop MOABs and BFBs and stuff. I mean, overall, I mean, these, you know, with 3 or 4 Pierce or whatever, I'm not even sure what the 1, 2 Dart Monkey Pierce is. I'm pretty sure it's 4. I mean, that'll help clean up the, or that'll help wreck the 4 MOAB shells from BFB. Well, not wreck, but at least, you know, add some damage to. So anyways, regrow Rainbow Rush. Nope, not going to do anything. So now I'm just, you know, still buying my Dart Monkeys in like an arc around the map, I guess. Nothing too special, I guess. Just getting those guys up. Ooh, look, another MOAB. Ah, how pretty. I thought it was pretty. Pretty ugly. Anyways, here's the BFB. First BFB. So will we actually defeat it with the army of Dart Monkeys and Dartling guns and ricochets and stuff? I don't know. I popped in on 4 MOABs now. So now it's time to actually focus them down. Quick bind another Dart Monkey while focusing down the MOAB shells. Focusing on the remains then real quick. Now I gotta aim at the shells again. And I cleaned up pretty well. I don't even think it got to the spike factories. Like, barely at all. So anyways, I've bought all I can. Well, except from getting the rest of the Dartlings up, the Balloon darts, and that's really it, but it's really not that important. So let's see, we're going to see another BFB this level. Oh, there it is, another BFB. Well, uh-oh. Gotta focus this bad boy down then. Die, you brutal floating behemoth, you red blimp. And it's really only 1 BFB. I mean, nothing distracting me from destroying it. I guess this is why it's very hard and not impoppable, because it's really not that rough. Also, I should probably just mention right now, last 2 levels are a joke. Not a single MOAB or BFB comes last 2 levels. Just basically a cakewalk. We have defeated the BFB level on a lake level without bombs. So, I mean, if you guys have been struggling with that, there you go. I don't think too many have been struggling with it. I'm pretty sure, you know, you just want to see me take down some MOABs and stuff. I thought it was pretty interesting. I might as well just end up closing it now. Oop, maybe ceramic rush, no big deal. So that's really going to be about it. Thanks all you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see more Bloons Monkey City in the future. I'm going to be showing some interesting stuff, like some interesting player or monkey versus monkey attacks, and possibly the DDT, the blimp, and ways to stop it and stuff. Haven't defeated one yet, but I want to look into it. I actually want to get to a DDT square first. That'd be nice. But I will work on that. So anyways, that's really going to be it. Thanks all you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and have a great day. Peace.